Hello everybody, this is JBuzzsaw79 and I am here to bring you another deck, spellbook build or list, whatever you want to call it. This one here is for my Dragon Priestess. So, alright, I'm running 2 acid balls, trying to remove some armor. Because not everything in here has piercing. Most of it doesn't actually. 1 hero boulder. I had at one point in Force Hammer, and I know Force Hammer is better against conjurations and such, but I think to save 1 mana, if you verse the 2, like in normal circumstances, technically the boulder is cheaper with 1 less mana. So if you're not blowing up, Pestilence, for example, or Deathlock, I think I'd rather have the boulder used as a finisher. So only 2 Luminous Blasts because this is not a paladin, and it's only for her kind of as a last resort. If we're on the field and I need to kill something. This is what I'll use. I'll move in with the Priestess and drop 1. Or if they're threatening me, I'll cast 1. A Surging Wave, mainly for the slam in here and to use against Forges if I feel they're being aggressive with those. The Conjurations, I'm running 2 Consecrated Grounds. One-handed Bim, because it's freaking Bim. Goes in everything. 1 Mana Crystal, got my channeling a little bit, and 1 Pillar of Righteous Flame, very nice card. I like throwing it into the Priestess, Paladin, or Priest, because only 2 points, whereas everybody else is paying 4 to put it in their book, and while it's, to me, okay, it's not. I have a hard time putting it in a book to make sure it's worth 4 spellbook points. So, 1 Temple of Asira, because you're a holy mage, why not? And 1 Temple of Minerva, whatever. And I have to apologize. I know I said dragon. I meant Wolverine, my divine Wolverine. So, every time a creatures get attacked, you put a counter on this. And notice it's a creature you control. So if they attack the Wolverine, I still get tokens on here, and the Wolverine does not get powered up by this, but it helps to suck tokens in from other holy creatures. So, that's something. Moving on to the creatures then, of course. The Dragon Claw, Wolverine. Basically, I like to have it get slapped around so it gets up to the 6 dice. And it will have 5 armor by that point. Hopefully the health will be undamaged. I also have Counter Strike on it. So if you hit it after that, it keeps going. I usually heal it indirectly. That's the whole point of this book, is to use like Martyr's Restoration to remove 5 damage and then heal my mage rather than heal the Wolverine to remove the rage tokens. If I don't want to do that, I want to keep him on there. Once he gets piled up, though, he can be pretty dangerous. So that's the whole point here of the book. 2 clerics. Try to get some channeling in there or some extra healing to everybody else. Aaron, of course, because Aaron is a bad man. And he endures it all. I've seen so many people throw like a little bit of support to Aaron to get him rolling, and then have other people spend rounds and chance and manas and like so much to try to kill Aaron, and he does endure a lot. 2 Messengers of Bim, really a good card, even if it's not used to do normal things. And what I mean by that is A lot of people put it into decks just to have Aaron, or put it in because I want a flying cleric. I mean, those are good things, but Rush is just a really good card. I mean, yeah, it's 9, but a heal would cost. Sorry, my phone just went off. A heal would cost you already 9. So, in this instance, you're getting half of a heal and a monster to boot with it. So, it's pretty good, I think. Cassiel, very good card. When we first looked at the familiars, I gotta say, I thought she was just meh, but she's definitely right up there on the top of that best of. Like, if she's not the best, I don't know really. There's not a lot to contend with her as far as being like one of the best with not only selections. I think probably the Warlock familiar, and I would say the Siren familiar are like these 3 are the top 3, in my opinion. Not just for cost to summon them, but spells that you can use for them. So yeah. 3 White Cloak Knight, only because you can't use attack spells on him, which means you have to use effects to deal with him, or you have to try to run him over. They are rolling 4 dice, which is pretty nice for only 9 mana. 1 Meditating Monk. I might take out the Mana Crystal, because I got the Meditating Monk in. It's a possibility. And she's already channeling 10, so I really think I want to get another Dragon Claw in here. We'll have to see. 2 Assyrian Defenders, because again, they're only 8. They can hold up pretty decent. I mean, if you remove the dodge chance, even, they're pretty decent, I feel. So, alright, moving on. We got the enchantments next. 1 Bear Strength. A Blur. Blur is for, of course, Priestess, so she can stay back there at range 2. I don't have to worry about fireballs and lightning bolts and things, like basically trying to make people come into me. Heavy curse builds, of course, is another reason, because I can do some support without them being right up on me and not getting any closer. 1 Brace, 1 Divine Protection. That's mainly for me, trying to filter out some dice. Divine Intervention, always a good card. A lot of uses for this card. I think it's well worth. I wish the reveal cost, I guess, was like a little cheaper, but I mean, it is anywhere near Rita, so very expensive on that side of things, though, when you reveal. 2 Divine Reversal. Really, as soon as this card came out, I kind of went through, and most of my decks actually get rid of blocks, except for a few, because I think this is a slight better in most situations. You'd rather have Divine Reversal, because you prevent 2 and heal 2. So like if you have somebody with armor on, you cast it onto them, and they try to hit that creature, then okay, well, you reveal. And it's like, okay, if you do 3 normal damage and 2 crit, okay, well, my armor sucks up to normal. The crit gets absorbed by Divine Reversal, I heal 2, so you plus 2 from it. And so essentially they kind of waste their attack, and I think that's really awesome. 2 Eye for an Eye. Might cut this down to 1. Or remove. I haven't decided yet. I mean, it is useful. I've seen where it does really well, especially on things I hadn't considered, like, for example, a construct, such as Ballista or something, shooting. But the idea of I need you to hurt me so I can try to hurt you, and I'll just heal through it, is kind of a warped way of looking at using the card. Gator Toughness, because, who doesn't want extra armor and 2 life? 2 Heal Charms. Try to hit them up and then move them out. Healing Magical. If I need to move up there, enchant myself and move in. Keep my troops up, or they need to fall back to me to do it, I will. I mean, it does heal 6, since everything in the zone, essentially, so. Knight's Courage threw 2 in, because you never know when it could be useful. I have a number of knights in here. Even, the Siren Knight, if it's by your strongest creature. And I activate it to, so I'm rolling 5 dice with Piercing 1. That's pretty good. So I like that card. And of course, Lifelink. Got 2 in here because I figure the first one will probably get dispelled. So 2 Nullify. I like Nullifies. I used to not play with any Nullifies or any blocks. As time has come on, though, I've really come to feel the need to have at least 1 Nullify most of the time. So 1 Rhino Hide, of course, a little extra armor for myself or somebody else. Usually, I think it's on me. Song of Love, of course, ends it out. I added 2 of these in just recently to cast on stuff. So, like, if they're trying to kill my mage, I feel if I cast this and I put the love token on them, hopefully I can buy it 1 turn at least or so. Take some heat off or position stuff in such a way that they cannot kill the creature. Maybe I can eke a heal out. For my mage, maybe I need to cast it so that way hey, they're threatening me to right upon me. My other monsters will be here in a round. Put the love token on and give yourself time for them to get there. On to the equipment. Evil Claw boots. I'll try to stop the pushing and stuff. Don't like that shenanigans. Jeweled Scarab because I really just wanted it in here so I didn't get that stupid demon one. It's kind of annoying. So I just don't want to deal with that, to be honest. Leather pants, gloves, staple stuff there, I think. 1 Mage Wand. I'm indifferent on this right now. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. A Radiant Breastplate. 1 Regrowth. Try to take some heat off. And if I'm at with Blur Up, we can't, dispel it, dissolve it rather. Incantations, finally. 2 Dispel, 2 Dissolve. I think those are kind of staples. Same with Force Push. Only added 1 Heal because I figured there's a lot of healing in this book action from everything else. 1 Lesser Teleport. I think it's useful at times for 1 spell book. Martyr Restoration, 3 in here right now. Always subject to change. 1 Minor Heal. Purify. Curse. Teleport. And the book. So this is my Divine Wolverine. And the Priestess here. Running the Dragon Claw Wolverine. This is JBuzz79 saying thanks for watching and look forward to making more videos for this as well as some more Arena and Academy coming up. JBuzz79 signing off. See you later.